turn signal. So now, with this car beside me, if I put on my blinker, you see it lights up red. Absolutely love that. All right, it is that time of the year again. We just had Christmas a couple of days ago. New Year's is in a couple of days. So that means Tesla has started rolling out their holiday update. Now, I got this update Saturday, I believe, so like 4 or 5 days ago at this point. And the holiday update, version 2023.44.30.4, brings a few nicely added features. So we're gonna go get in our Tesla Model 3. We have a 2018 Model 3, so that'll change a few things for at least this video. And we're gonna show you some of these new updates from the 2023 Tesla update. So click like, click subscribe, indulge in your life at indulgeclothing.com for the merch. And let's check out the 2023 Tesla update. All right, we're in our Tesla Model 3. So let's go over some of the new features. Now, one of the first new features is alternative routes. So as many of you may know, Tesla navigation just kind of does everything for you. Now, when you put in a destination, like for example, I'm going to pick the Buc-ee's just because it's recent. We will let the car calculate. We'll stop in East Point and charge, and then we'll arrive at the Buc-ee's. Now, this might actually be a bad example due to the fact that there's probably not many ways to get there from this location. You can see here, they have both routes, hour and 43 minutes, hour and 11 minutes. You can jump between them if you want to, totally up to you. And then you can see based on like what you pick, it'll recalculate and figure out exactly what that it needs to do. Now, other than the alternative routes, they have added the park assist feature. Now, unfortunately, we're in a 2018 Model 3, so I have well, I guess that's not unfortunate. I have the ultrasonic sensors, so I do not have the full park assist update just yet. Now, also, they have added Apple Podcast for people who are really into Apple Podcast. You, of course, do not need an iPhone to actually make an account here. You can just scan this code, make you an account, and log into Apple Podcast and listen to podcast directly through your Tesla. It's just now there at the bottom with Apple Music. Now, they also added some features to the arcade. Now, a lot of these features are just small things. So for example, in buggy racing, you can now choose like a Cybertruck to drive with, as well as a bunch of other Teslas. They also updated the Polytopia and Vampire Survivors, as well as in addition to Castle Doombad. But the last two do require you to have the Raisin chip for MCU 3. They also did add Rumble support for PS4, PS5, and Xbox controllers to select games. Next is Sentry Mode. Next is a Sentry Mode update. So now inside the app, you can view more of the cameras. Let's show you that right here. So if you go into your Tesla app and select your live cameras, you now see that you have access to all of the live cameras. So I love this little 4-way view here. Shows you the back, the 2 sides, and the front. You can now click these to see the other little side repeater cameras. And of course, you can see the inside camera and honk and flash the lights still. Love that they've added this. It's not that big of a deal, but there was definitely times when that I felt if I could see this camera, it would give me the view that I needed. Outside of Sentry Mode, they have also added the ability to have more than one light show on a USB drive. Really, really big and cool on the Model S and Model X. Not as cool on my older 2018 Model 3. Now, the best feature I think they've added is the blind spot warnings. Absolutely love that. Let's take a look at that right here. Now, one of the best features that they have added is the blind spot monitor for your turn signal. So now, with this car beside me, if I put on my blinker, you see it lights up red. Absolutely love that. It's not light up green or anything when there's no car there. Red's bad. No red means you're good to get over. Other than that, they have also added indications for stop signs and red lights, as well as speed cameras directly into the maps. When you have your navigation in, you will get those pop-ups. Here is some of what that looks like inside of my car, as well as what these icons look like. So this is essentially what the red lights look like. There is also stop signs, but these only show up while you have navigation in. They're not just always there. Now they're supposed to add police and speed traps, but as of now, and as you can see from this list, this is all the icons, there's like no way to like touch the screen and, you know, I mean, like I can pick the pools and spa place, but there's no way to like put that there's a cop here currently if there was like a cop in a speed trap right here. So that, I guess, will be coming soon. They have also removed Disney Plus. I love that. Personally, made me just laugh, and really glad that he did it. Now, outside of this, there is the option to come in here now and add custom lock sounds. Now, unfortunately for me, of course, my 2018 Model 3 does not have the speakers on the outside. So this is another thing that I sadly can't even show you. If you download, though, a WAV file, you can rename that file to lockchime.wave, W-A-V. And with that on your flash drive, somebody can then have like a Mario coin sound for when they lock their Tesla, which I cannot wait to get a Cybertruck where that I can actually do this, because I'm really looking forward to that, to be honest. And really, I think that about covers everything. So essentially that does it for the 2023 Tesla holiday update. Now this also included some updates to the full self-driving beta. I have tested that. It's very, very smooth. Also included that crazy recall that made it all in the media like that it was a big deal when it's really just a software update. But that's the 2023 Tesla holiday update. I am personally just a little bit disappointed. A lot of this stuff is lame a little bit, I think. Like the alternative routes, that's great. Okay, they've had it for a while. They've just improved it supposedly. Hard to show you from where I'm at because there's like only 2 ways to get to everywhere from here. The Park Assist update is phenomenal for everybody that's got a Tesla like after 2021 or 2022, whenever they removed the USS sensors. But Apple Podcasts, like, that's lame to me. Like I was really hoping for an app store. Personally, with YouTube being on here and us using YouTube Music, I was really hoping YouTube Music would get an app. I think that's coming soon. I feel like it might be next year, but there is going to be an app store, and you'll be able to soon have Pandora and everything, I think, on your Tesla. The arcade updates and Rumble support, nobody cares about that. The extra camera views in the app, that's a nice feature. They don't apparently record in Sentry mode or anything. You're just able to actually view them from the app, only when the car is parked though. And yes, you have to have premium connectivity. Light show, it's whatever. Custom lock sounds, pretty cool actually. I wish I had the speakers so I could do that. Although at the same time, I'm glad that I don't, because then mine don't make those weird noises when it goes slow. Blind spot warning, freaking ingenious. Like, I always had a real issue that I came from a car that would tell me when there was a car to the right of me, and this one I had to actually look. So I'm so glad they've added that. At nighttime, it is stellar. At nighttime, it's nice and bright. You just turn on your blinker, and if you see red, you know not to go. If you don't see red, you can just switch your lane. 2 big thumbs up on that one. So hopefully next year's update will be a little bit better. If things work out, I'll be in a Cybertruck next year. We'll just have to see how that goes. But this was a look at the 2023 Tesla holiday update. Hope you've liked this little tutorial of what they've added. Click like, click subscribe, indulge in your life at indulgeclothing.com. We'll see you in the next one. Deuces.